Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Alex and today we're going to take a closer look at the NOMOS Club Sport neomatik 37. NOMOS is a young independent German watchmaking brand from Glashütte, and this is the second NOMOS watch that is going to be featured on the channel. Previously this year I took a closer look at the Ahoy Atlantic and you can find the link up here. Today we are taking a closer look at their latest addition in the Club Sport line. It's the Club Sport neomatik 37 that is available in two different colorways, either the polar blue or the petrol green, and they both look really nice. In this video I'm going to break down the watches, the specs, talk about the movement, style, colors, etc. and also give you my pros and cons regarding this watch. So if we start with the basic facts, we have a 37mm case size as the name implies. This is a nice addition in comparison to the 42mm Club Sport that they have had in their lineup for some time. So the thickness of the watch is slim. It's 8.3 millimeters in thickness, which is very nice. And the lug to lug is in typical NOMOS manner, long measurement. It's 47.7 millimeters. And we have a fully polished case with a domed bezel, and almost everything is polished on this watch except the outer links on the 3-link piece bracelet. Even the clasp is polished, which is going to result in a satin finished clasp in a couple of years if you wear it as a daily. Personally, not a huge fan of the polished clasp. I would rather see a brushed one. But nonetheless, we have a micro adjustment in the clasp with quick release spring bars that are also present at the bracelet. One letdown with the bracelet is that it has push pins, so to size it you need to do it the old-fashioned way and not with screws, so this is something they could improve for the future. The crown is non-screw down, although the watch is water resistant down to 200 meters, which is great. Moving on from the case and bracelet, let's talk about these two dials. So we have petrol green, which is a green-blue shade of green, and we have the polar blue. I like them both. It's a tough decision to choose which one I like the most. They have a sunray finish, and they have, in typical manner, the Arabic numerals and stick hour markers, and also a small seconds at 6 o'clock. And on the contrary from the 42mm version, this one is a no date version. The lume game is good. As you can see on this picture here, it shines bright with blue superluminova, so no issues to read the time during the late hours. For the movement, it's their in-house caliber DUW3001, which is an automatic movement that is very thin at only 3.2 millimeters. And in typical NOMOS manners, this one is very nicely finished for the price point, I must say, with Glashütte stripes, skeletonized rotor, the typical Glashütte 3/4 plate and blued screws. And everything is, of course, visible through their sapphire crystal case back. And I must say, even though the power service only 43 hours, I understand that in one type of way. Considering it's supposed to be your daily, I don't see the power serve being such a huge issue. Price-wise, this watch retails for 2,480 euros in this exact configuration, which I find a very competitive price considering the whole package and what you get. So with that said, I would like to move into the pros and cons as I see it. And for the pro part, I think this is a great watch that is a go anywhere, do anything type of watch. I like the fact that they slimmed down the case, made it 37, even though it's quite long, as you can see. I mean, for my wrist, this one is pushing the limit, so to say, for the wearability on my 16.5 centimeter wrist. However, the lugs are kind of arched in a way, so it hugs the wrist pretty good anyhow. And I just think that the package for the price tag, this is a really interesting piece that could suit to do most things in life and which would be a great daily companion on your wrist. On the downside, I would like to point out that I think this watch could be a bit too polished. I mean, considering it's supposedly a sports watch, I would like to see maybe a brushed case with a polished bezel. That's totally fine. But also the clasp, I'm not sure why they chose to have it fully polished. Also, sunburst dials, I know people like them, I don't really like them. I think a matte dial finish or a vertically brushed or something like that to mix it up just a bit would have been really nice. I mean, in their club line, Club Campus, for example, they do more matte dials. I think that would have been a nice touch, maybe in the future, who knows. But all in all, I must say I'm impressed by this watch. It really gives you a good feeling in hand. It feels robust, it's sleek, elegant at the same time. So it's a good mix between both the sporty elements and also a bit more of the elegant elements in a watch. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this release from Nomos, if you like it, if you don't, what you like, what you don't like. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever. Please help this channel to grow. It would mean a lot, and I'll see you guys next week.